Hey guys, Heather here with Northern Vintage Decor, and I wanted to show you a recent Dollar Tree haul that I went on to look for kind of my style items that I can use while I'm junk journaling, and that were within, a good price range where I thought there was a good value there for it only being $1. Like, sometimes we can get carried away at Dollar Tree. We think it's a really great price, and a lot of times it is, but sometimes it's like, I could get that in bulk and save even more if I plan it out. But I feel like the items that I purchased on this last Dollar Tree trip were worth it. So I want to pass this along to you, and maybe you will see that there's something there you could use in your crafting and junk journaling journey too. I have not used any of the items that I purchased recently, so I will do a video later on if I remember on like what my experience was once I used them. Well, let me see. There is one item I have used, not these particular rub-on transfers, but I have used the transfers from the Dollar Tree before, and I love them. They go on very nice. They're very simple to use, and they're definitely worth it, in my opinion, for $1. Heck yeah, look how many you get on the sheet there. Okay, so let me show you. Let me show you. These are the first items that I want to show you. See how they're these pretty gold raised textured beaded stickers. Hopefully you can see those good. And these are by Crafter's Square. It's a brand that Dollar Tree carries, and they're jewel border stickers. So I don't know if they're completely connected or if they're individual, because now that it says border, I'm thinking it's one long strip. But if that's the case, I also think you could cut them and have a bunch of individual ones. That's what I originally thought I could do. So let me go ahead here. I'll just cut these and we will find out. So you get one sheet, and yeah, so it is all connected here. So I'm wondering if I can prove my theory here, because I thought they were originally single, and I really think that you can do this, and this will be a really, awesome. So the only thing it doesn't have is when I cut it, it's kind of like it's missing that one little button right there. But you could have something covering it, or if you don't really care, you could use it as a flower and draw out the stem there. So that's really not too bad. I'm gonna just put it back there, and I'm wondering, it looks like it's the same. So probably like every other one is gonna be missing that one little jewel, if that's what you want to call it. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but again, you have options. You can draw a stem out from it. These are so pretty, whether you leave them as a border or you cut them individually. As you can see, for $1, I definitely was going to put that in my cart. This was the only color they had of the gold. I got the last pack of the gold, but there was white and pink also. There was quite a few of those. So this next item is, I showed you briefly, it's the Crafter's Square brand rub-on transfers. So I don't know if it's Crafter's Squares or Paper Crafts. Maybe, I think it's Crafter's Squares. So anyways, rub-on transfers, there's cactuses, succulents, botanical leaves, florals. I mean, that is just really a lot going on one sheet for only $1. So I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to open it at the top. I'm pretty sure it's just one sheet. It doesn't really say on the front, but we'll find out together here. Either way, that's one sheet, okay, and it's awesome. And let me show you how easy these are to use. If you've never used rub-on, we're just going to use the packaging piece, and I'm just going to take, you'll just see, we'll just do the first one. We're going to do this little white cactus with the black outline, and basically it looks like a sticker here, and you put it down, and then you rub. Okay, let's back up. It's super simple, but I forgot the one step here. So you peel it off like as a sticker, and then you put it down, okay? And then you rub. I'm using just the end of my scissors here because it's what I have. and then you peel it off, and there. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's just the transfer came off. These were the two pieces that I started with. Super simple. Just remember to peel it and press it down so then it can transfer off onto the paper. So that was my little error there, but hey, I'm doing it with you. And sometimes when you think about what you're doing, you overthink it, and that's when a lot of times little mistakes can happen. So I'm human, right? All right, thank you for your patience. I'm gonna go ahead here and show you the next item. I was super excited to see these. It's this label etiquettes. It says 40 pieces, which I thought that was a great value for $1. The only thing that I didn't notice was if they were adhesive, because it didn't say on the packaging. But when I was at the store, I was kind of bending it, and it looked like they do peel off, making them adhesive backings is what I was assuming. So let's go ahead and open these labels up and see and they're just labels. They're just called labels. 40 pieces by Jet. So I'm gonna go ahead here and we're gonna open this up. So this is a super good value for $1 from Dollar Tree. Okay, so there's those. And let's see, yep, they are adhesive. So they're sticker labels. And I'm going to stamp in these and do fancy lace trim around them and make it just look very romantic chic style, because I do like that style. And another reason why I really was excited to see these is I thought that the gold really blended nicely together with it. So there's that. And I'm going to have to wrap this up kind of quick because my husband just got home with dinner. I heard the door and the dogs. But here we have the glue dot adhesives. I have yet to try these, but I have heard that they work amazing for paper crafts as an adhesive. There were two different kinds. There was one that had like a removable bond. So like if you make a mistake, you still have time fairly quick. You still have time to pick it up and replace if need be. But then these were the glue dots. I wanted the strong bond, so they're permanent dots. I just wanted that really good hold there. And I haven't tried these yet, but I'm going to. And when I do, I'll let you know how they held up. Another item that was new to me viewing at the Dollar Tree, I didn't know they had this there prior, is the super glue foam mounting tape pre-cut. And then what it will do is create a 3D effect. It's for layering projects, and you get all these little squares with it. It's about 6 feet here, it looks like, and it's double-sided. And I thought this would be come in very handy for collage art, and I'm very excited about this. I have a feeling this would be much more at a craft store than $1 at the Dollar Tree, especially for the amount that you get. If you can see, that's a pretty decent size. And we're down to the final two items I decided to get on the Dollar Tree haul. This paper clip, the jumbo paper clips. So you get 80 jumbo size paper clips in here. I do like working with color, and I felt like this would be a good value, and I wanted a jumbo paper clips, and I wasn't sure if the Dollar Tree had them or not, but lo and behold, they did. So I just dumped out a few to show you them. Here is a nice size blue one. Here's a rusty red one. It's not really rusty, but it's like that rust, like orange red color is what I mean by that. And then here's some yellow. There's greens and other colors in there as well. Pink. So yeah, for $1, 80 of these, I am going to add some embellishments on these clips and use them as like little pull tabs and to hold papers in place. I think that they will work very nicely for that. And for, again, 80 pieces of the jumbo paper clips for $1, I thought that was a really great value. And they are items that I will use on the daily when journaling. This is the last item I am going to show you, and I thought out of all of the items I purchased in this Dollar Tree haul, this was the most bang for my buck, if you want to say that. It's I've looked at these several times, and each time I was not purchasing them, and I knew that it was a very good value. So I wasn't really sure why I was not at the time, but I decided finally, you know what, I'm going to grab them and I'm going to coffee dye them to make them look aged, because I like that, you know, time-worn look. If you've seen my work, I use that a lot in the journals. And what I'm showing you is a 32 multi-pack of the round paper dollies. So it looks like there are 4 different sizes in this pack of 8 each, and it tells the sizes of each doily down below here on the label. Yeah, I mean, $1 for 32 paper doilies. And like I said, I am going to coffee and tea dye them. I might even try some avocado and blueberry dyeing. And just look at this. Like, I use these when I insert in the center of junk journals. I have my one chunky junk journal that I just completed, so I'll kind of show you. It's in here somewhere, I believe. Let's see. So in this, yes, right here, see, I took a paper doily and I inserted it through the center of the journal here and in between the papers and the spine of the journal. And there's that. And then it comes out the other end on one of the pages. I'm not sure which one it is right now because it's quite thick, but that gives you an idea of how I work with the paper doilies. They're also great for collage art. And again, when they're coffee and tea dyed, they're just going to look very vintage, very aged, time-worn, and amazing. So with that, that is my quick Dollar Tree haul. I really feel like the items I got were a great value for $1 each. And again, in total, I think let's see how much I spent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks to be about 8. I showed 8 items, I believe. Hopefully I got everything. $8, and I just feel like the amount of journaling, scrapbooking, paper crafts you can do with this is unlimited, really. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I do plan on putting out more content. It is one of the things I enjoy sharing with you. And let me know what you think was the best find out of this Dollar Tree haul in the comments below. Have a great evening, guys. Bye now.